The roots of the risk-based approach trace back to the 1960s during the development of food for the U.S. space program. At that time, in-product testing was the focus to ensure food safety. But it became evident that this approach was impractical, because testing alone would require discarding so much food that little would remain for space flights. So instead, the focus shifted to prevention, preventing hazards to begin with, through product formulation and process control in a risk-based manner. And this became the HACCP approach, which focuses on identifying hazards early on and controlling them to prevent, instead of reacting to them when detected. The concept of HACCP evolved over time before it was mandated by regulations. Starting in the 1990s, the U.S. National Advisory Committee on Microbiological Criteria for Foods and the International Codex Alimentarius Commission published guidelines for the application of HACCP principles, helping establish a consistent framework across industries. Shortly after, the FDA implemented HACCP regulations for seafood, driven by outbreaks with raw shellfish. Then, the USDA followed suit by mandating HACCP for meat and poultry, driven by a tragic E. coli outbreak. HACCP adoption continued into the 2000s, with the FDA introducing requirements for juice due to illnesses linked to unpasteurized apple juice. Fast forward to 2015, the National Conference on Interstate Milk Shipments integrated HACCP guidelines into the Pasteurized Milk Ordinance. And in 2020, the USDA published extended HACCP regulations to egg products regulated by USDA. Today, HACCP is recognized and endorsed globally, including in Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and the European Union, reflecting ongoing efforts to keep food safe. Now that we're familiar with the history, what makes HACCP so effective?
Want to see the complete lesson and more? Enroll in FIC's fully self-paced PCQI training that includes interactive exercises and tons of resources. Visit the link in the description to begin anytime.